Hey y'all, Terry here. So we are talking about our first moto camping trip and some of the things we encountered up to Interlochen Michigan. So let's get this started. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So going up to Interlochen, had a close call with the rocket, man. It fell on me. My fault, but hey, you know what? God was on my side because there's no damage to the bike, only to my legs. This thing threw me about a good 15-20 feet, so I had my ReVit jacket on and I had my helmet on and I had someone help me push up the bike and I was back on the road. Well, this isn't good. Tried to get underneath this shade, caught in the rain, and I got thrown from the bike good 15 feet, but don't ask me how. But I'm okay. I just gotta find someone to help me stand the bike up. Hey guys, so here's the deal. I started the ride up to Interlochen on Saturday, and all the way I rode the edge of a storm blowing through Michigan, and I was using my highway weather app, which was working flawlessly. But by the time I got to Midland, Michigan, road and wind conditions and rain conditions were untenable for me. I'd been riding for a bit. So I was looking for the first place to stop, and I found a spot called the Messiah Lutheran Church, and I pulled in the parking lot, and lo and behold, I saw an awning with picnic tables. So I rode my bike up the sidewalk, and right at that corner to turn into the awning, I did this. It's my fault. I opened the throttle, and the bike threw me 15 or 20 feet and landed on its side here. Okay, and the reason there's no damage is, I gotta turn the light back on. You can see on my leg here, both legs and knees are pretty sore still today, but it's getting better. The bike landed on both knees, but I was traveling like that way, backwards like this, and cushioned the whole blow for the bike, but I felt it, and then landed here on the edge of this, and I expected that mirror to be messed up. Nope, that's just dirt. I couldn't believe the miracle. And then it landed here on this. Can you believe that? And then here, this caught some of it too. I'm like, I'm the luckiest guy in the world. But after that happened, in the wind and the rain, I tried to wave down motorists, and people would just give me thumbs up and drive on. And then an off-duty fireman drove by, waved at him. He slowed down, then he took off. I tried to go across the street to a house with an open door. Nobody answered. I called AAA. I had to wait 45 minutes to call them back, so they told me they couldn't help me. And then I also called the Midland Police Department and got sent the voicemail. And I didn't know this at the time, but we have two relatives in Midland that were 2 miles away. Got the bike back up and continued the journey, because at that point all the rain and wind had gone by. It was nothing but clear sun. But arriving at that campground, I felt it. I still feel it today. I gotta tell you, having 800 to 1,000 pounds crashed down on your legs and not get any breaks. Now, I don't know if I have any bone fractures, but I think if I did, I'd feel that. I'm just one lucky guy. So the ReVit jacket, my Scorpion Tour helmet, and those Italian riding shoes I wear. I can't think of the brand name off the top of my head. Saved the day. Things could have been a lot worse. So that was on the way to Interlochen, and hey, I thank God. I expected thousands of dollars in damage to the side of the bike here. Absolutely nothing. I mean, I've just unheard of. I couldn't be more lucky or more fortunate. And my injuries, I think if I did not have the proper gear on, would have been worse too. All right, guys, let's get on to the video. Boy, she is dirty, but Teresa called my relatives, Wendy and Nick helped me lift the bike back up. This side, no damage, absolutely no damage to the bike. So I had, it's just dirty, nothing, no damage at all. The bike landed right here on this side of the saddlebag, and right here on the edge of the Toucan tent. So I'm shocked. You know, I had pulled off the road, high gusty winds, really bad rain, and the bike fell on me. So I've got a injury on my leg because the bike also landed on my leg right there. and that lake got hit too. I'll look at it later. So still on our way to Interlochen, Michigan for moto camping tonight, and the weather cleared up. So Teresa says I'm one lucky guy. I got off very lucky. I'm healthy, and I'm back on the road. There's no damage to our beloved rocket motorcycle. So just want to show this to you guys. I'm very, very lucky and fortunate. But hey man, I'm going to Kay's Diner for a good meal, and then I'm going to finish the ride into Interlochen. So man, what a moto camping adventure, right? Holy smokes. And I'm going to eat outside. I am going to eat outside because I've had enough. Look at this. This reminds me of Topanobi. I'm expecting some great food. Alright, so here it is, Kay's Diner. If you're ever up this way, there you go. One thing I found out about getting close to the Upper Peninsula, you find places like this with home cooked food. Alright, hey happy moto campers. We are getting really close to Interlochen. I'm turning on US 31, and after quite an MF and arduous journey to get here, I'm in Interlochen. This campground's got to be really close by. Well, well, well. I'm in Interlochen, so I know it's close. I'm tempted to pull out my freaking, you know, maybe I will. Because I've had it, man. You know, first I owned the bike over a year, and my Triumph amp won't connect to the TFT, and I bring the bike to the dealer for something else, and bingo, it works. But, you know, whoever they have developing this app has dropped the ball for Triumph. So I have to. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to stop and show you what I've been going through. I know this campground is close, right? It's on US 31, but so I know the address is 11075. I'll just check the store. Okay, so this is 9680. You know, I used to deliver pizzas as a kid, so if it's 9680, I don't have to check the My Triumph app. It's still up the road here. All right. But you know, the small break is nice. So anyway, I'll flip this on when we get back closer to the campground. But hang on, guys. Well, will this be a start of a good experience? Because I just called. There goes the biker. I know I'm close. I just called this number. The mailbox is full. But now I get to call Steve and he'll come right down. But there's no area code. Alright, well here it is, and I can camp wherever I want. Never been here before, so I need to just find where I want to camp. I can camp right there, but I don't want to camp right there. So let's see. He said I could park wherever I want and camp. Let's see. We got bikers here. Let's see. I could just do it right there. Right here? All right. That works. I'm just gonna go between the camper there and these folks. Oh boy. Hey, nice to meet you folks. My name's Terry.
Jerry?
Terry.
Call me Mike.
Mike, how are you, sir?
Hey, you're right. This is my grandson Anthony.
Anthony, how are you, man?
Good.
Awesome. Thanks for letting me pull up there.
Hey,
So I was worried about firewood, right? And you guys are burning a fire, so just like this?
just like this.
Oh, you guys are great. So I have a YouTube channel, and this is my first moto camping film, and I had quite a journey to get here. So I got stuck in that bad rain. outside of Midland.
Yeah.
And my bike fell on top of me, both my legs. Nobody would help me.
I'll be damned.
Well, so as the bike threw me off, no damage to my bike. It's a freaking miracle.
Yeah.
Seriously, I got here.
Ouch.
And then the other leg, yeah, my wife is telling me it's going to be really black and blue tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I'm gimping around. But I was trying to get underneath an awning because the wind and rain got so bad. I said, I'm not going to do this anymore. And I was cutting that little corner, and I leaned on the throttle, opened it up, and it just threw me like a slingshot.
Your back tire spun.
Yeah, but that's got like 163 pounds of torque, right?
Yeah.
So I flew between 15 and 20 feet and landed like this, and my shoulder went into the ground, and the bike landed on my legs, and that rear saddlebag and tent, if it hadn't landed on my legs, like as it landed on my legs, I had all that velocity that I'm sure I would have had damage.
Oh yeah.
You know, and then it rested on the rear view mirror, but it was all gravel too, you know.
Yeah, lucky there.
Yeah, you're telling me in 24 years of riding, you know, so it's my fault. I'm not going to lie to you. You know, I was just so exhausted from those gusty winds and heavy rain, but I got lucky.
Yeah, you did.
I got super lucky. So, well, thank you guys. It's good to meet you.
No problem.
I'll be back. I got my new tent from my wife for my birthday. It's on the back. It's a Toucan, Wingman of the Road. So I can't wait to set it up. So just give me a minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks for sharing your fire.
Hey, no problem.
That's too awesome. So this is the pit fire later in the evening. And here's a good view of the Toucan tent attached to the rocket. And just the highest quality. I loved it. With all those screen windows open, to sleep with the sky above you at night and not worry about bugs. That's where one of the helmet hangers is, if you so desire. You can see my sleeping bag is unzipped inside there, and I kept the tarp between the rocket and the tent. And that's my Harley Davidson roast and roll mat that I've had for years from my last Harley. I use it at the entranceway there. It's just a nice extra, and I did a quick job tying it to the bike. I was just so happy Saturday night to have such an awesome tent to lay in and enjoy a beautiful night of moto camping with a pit fire and the cool breeze. So, well, there's that fire again, and just some more angles. There's another good view of it again, coming up to it. And you know, I highly recommend it. Get out of the Goose or the Toucan version of this tent for your bike. You won't regret it. You're not going to be buying a cheap silk or nylon tent, you know, that'll rip or tear. This is the real deal, and it sets up in 5 minutes and goes down in 5 minutes or less. So just what I wanted to show you guys. There you go.
You're getting a few scoops.
Okay. I'm getting a few scoops? So,
Yes, sir.
All right, if you say burning down the road for me.
All right, burning down the road.
Here comes the ice cream. How cool.
Here comes the ice cream.
Thank you, guys.
For the first year, the soft serve machine was broken down at Cyclemore, so we figured we'd bring our own.
All right, so we'll call this the aftermath. Gonna roll that tent up, and that fire right there is just about out. And thanks guys for watching this episode. We'll see everybody burning on down the road. I'll shave later. See you guys. Take care of yourself. All right, heading back from Interlochen, and this is just some nice road. Kind of scenic. I will montage this for a bit and talk to you guys. So man, my legs are so sore. My hands are too. But my legs, wow, I can't believe that happened yesterday. But I'm so fortunate. Again, the bike's not damaged and I'm healthy, but I've got both legs have bruises on them. And I think I you know, the way my body reacted to being flipped off the bike like that, I, you know, really tensed up my muscles, whatever I did, but I'll be okay. Looking forward to getting home. And the Toucan tent is amazing. You guys got to get one. You can either get the Goose, which is for only one camper, or the Toucan that gives you space for 2 people. I slept last night looking at the stars through the trees, and I had 3 of the screens open, and you know, a cool breeze last night, and the smell of all the pit fires. It was great. This is why you come to northern Michigan to motorcycle, right? There you go. I'd put this up against anything in Ohio, just so you guys know. Isn't that great? Tons of great Chilean roads on the northwestern side of the state. This is just another one, so put this in your memory joggers. Alright, well, I rode back over 250 miles from Interlochen just like this. You can see that I've already started unpacking some things off the Rocket, but that's how she did. So here, right there, you can see where the bike landed on that. And like I said in the other parts of the video, absolutely no damage. I haven't washed this yet. There's some dirt there, but that's really it. Gotta polish this stuff out here because that Triumph tank bag kind of left some marks in the paint, but I've got a great polisher, so I'm not worried about it. I can do that myself. And then my jacket, here you can see, well, I don't know how good it shows, but you can see the dirt here from going backwards. And then up here, I also hit here too. So I just want to say thank you to ReVit for some great technology on their part. So just came home yesterday, took a shower, and slept like a baby, right? And here we are. So just wanted to show you the Rocket, and I'll show you the Gold Wing too. Oh, there it is. There she is. So, all right.
Hey Terry, so we heard that you had a little fall off of your bike this weekend. Can you tell us more about how that happened?
Right, so the handlebars were just like this, right? Fully turned, locked to the, well, not locked, but full left. And there was a pole for that overhead right here. Well, actually right about here. And I just leaned forward. I was trying to get the bike around the corner underneath the awning, and my body weight opened the throttle full blast. I didn't catch it. And it was full throttle for a split second. This rear tire, because I was on gravel, the bike roared. Everyone knows how powerful a Rocket is. And as soon as I realized the direction of the bike, what had happened, I immediately, my instinct took over, and I jumped off the bike, this leg first, then this leg over the top. And as the bike was going this way, I'm like this from all the momentum. The bike landed on my 2 knees and legs down, but I was flying back. So as the bike landed on my knees and legs, instead of hitting the rocks, I shot backwards from the momentum of everything. So that's how it happened. Now, if my legs hadn't been here, I'm sure the tank, this would have definitely been damaged. So this was in the gravel, no damage. This went right in between some gravel, no damage. And like I said before, landed here, and this took a little bit of the blow too. So that's the demonstration I wanted to show people of how I landed on the bike, came across here like this, and you can still see this one bruise here. Today is Tuesday, and it's the best I have felt since Saturday. Sunday, Saturday, I couldn't get out of a chair. But today, I would bet tomorrow I'm back to normal. My legs from here through here, I must have really tensed a lot of my muscles when that happened. But I'm not a doctor, but I am feeling a lot better today. I couldn't do this yesterday, Sunday or Saturday night. And I'm 24 years of riding, never makes you an expert, but in 24 years of riding, I've never had anything like this happen. So this was my fault. I don't know why I made that noob mistake, but I did. Just be careful, folks, especially on powerful motorcycles. I'd come off the road in some really bad weather. Still no excuse, but it worked out great this time for us at On Down the Road Productions. So thanks for watching our very first Moto camping episode, and keep burning down the road. You know, if you get knocked down, get back up, right? Keep moving forward, literally. In some cases, I do not want to be a hero. I just want to share this experience so you can think about it when you're on your motorcycles. Thank you for watching this episode. Thank you for pulling for Piper, who has surgery coming up at the end of the month, and she's hanging in there. And until next episode, we'll see everybody on down the road. Salute.